peace doesn't come from controlling your brain, but from allowing it. That question was sitting quietly with us one night as the fire burned low. The wind stilled, and faces glowed amber in the dark. No one was trying to solve anything. We were just listening when the old man leaned forward and began to speak. The old man sat forward, elbows on his knees, eyes glimmering beneath the shadow of his brow. Some nights, he began, voice slow as smoke, the brain is like this fire. He gestured toward the glowing coals. Still steady. You can hear every breath of the night. You can almost taste the quiet. On such nights, you think, I found peace at last. A few heads nodded, eyes soft with memory. He smiled faintly. But then comes the other kind of night. The wind wakes, the branches shake, and the fire spits and hisses. Sparks leap into the dark, and the smoke stings your eyes. The brain, too, can be like that, restless, noisy, full of thoughts that tumble and fight for space. He leaned back, listening for a moment to the distant cry of an owl. Now, most folks try to tame the fire. They poke it, rearrange the logs, curse the smoke. They think if they do it just right, they can make it behave. But here's the thing, he looked up, meeting each gaze in turn. You can't tell fire not to burn. The group chuckled quietly. The trick, he continued, is to stop fighting it. Let it be fire. You sit close enough to feel the warmth, far enough not to get burned, and you watch. That's awareness, not control. Just presence. A younger man, pulling his blanket tighter, asked, "So the goal is just to let it all happen? Even the bad thoughts?" The elder nodded, slow and sure. Exactly. You don't need to chase the good ones or banish the bad. They're like sparks, here for a moment, gone the next. Underneath it all, he said, tapping his chest, there's something that doesn't move. A quiet presence. You might not notice it when the brain is noisy, but it's there. Always has been. He reached for a stick and traced a circle in the dirt. Think of it like the lake beyond a ridge. When the wind stirs the surface, you see only the ripples. But deep below, he pressed the stick into the earth. The water never stops being still. That's you, beneath all the motion. The fire popped, sending a brief spray of sparks into the air. Everyone watched them rise and fade. After a while, the old man's voice softened, almost a whisper. You see, peace isn't something you build. It's what's left when you stop trying to manage the storm. Nothing to fix. Nothing to keep. Just this. He opened his palms toward the flames. Breath. A heartbeat. Awareness itself. Silence settled again, not the kind that demanded anything. Just the kind that was. Someone sighed contentedly. Someone else smiled into the dark. And in that quiet, between the sound of fire and the rustle of night, each listener felt it for themselves. That still, wordless presence beneath all the motion, as steady and familiar as the earth under their feet.